Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Jelly blah blah, and also suck my dick, Dad. Sorry. Welcome back to the Jellyhead podcast. I am Andy, and we are here with Justin today.
Hello.
JPS, which stands for Jet Propulsion Sex.
Exactly.
That's what we call you. That's what all the ladies are calling you in the locker room.
Solid.
How you doing, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Oh, you know.
Just waking up.
Just waking up.
Just waking up.
Just waking up in the morning. Gotta thank God. No, okay. Today feels kind of odd. Anyway, so we know you because you throw shows
Here and there, yes.
here and there.
A couple times here and there.
I want to talk about a couple things because, okay, so we had Moon Ensemble here the other day, right?
Uh-huh.
And we were talking to them about, like, they were, like, trying to figure out exactly what their audience is and where their audience is and all that. And they're like, we were doing really well in Pomona, and then we tried to go elsewhere, and then it wasn't working too well. And, you know, they got to play in
China.
in China and all that shit, right? And they were like, but that came from Pomona. And it was, like, you know, from a Pomona show and all that shit. So I was like, they're like, should we just stick there? And then at first we were kind of talking shit about Pomona for a little bit. Not really talking shit, but it was just like, you know, it became this kind of spill off of like Echo Park kind of like psych rock stuff that kind of spilled into the Pomona scene and all that. And we were kind of like downing it for a bit. And then we all kind of realized like at the same time, it was like, wait, but we've had some really great shows in Pomona. It's like, why has Pomona been so good to us? And we were like, because of Justin. Like, Justin's the reason why we've had good shows there.
And I'd say it's everything. It's about everyone who was there involved. You know, the bands, the audience too. There was a good amount of people, even, you know, other promoters involved and the photographers. There was just a lot of people, and everyone just came together as a community and realized, like, why do we have to go to LA to play when a lot of us are already in this area? Mm-hmm. So let's actually do our own music scene.
Yeah.
And so that's where it kind of came from.
I mean, how do you feel about the music scene that's going on there right now?
It's in a little bit of a dead space, I would say, honestly.
Right.
Transition period, you know, with obviously with the Sarigami no longer doing shows there, and then it's waiting for, like, I would say, like, the next wave, something new to come in. So I'm not sure what it's gonna be or who's gonna lead it, but
it's gonna be us.
Yeah, it's gotta
No,
be.
I'm just kidding.
It's gotta be Jellyfish.
It's the Jellyfish. But that's, I mean, how did you get into all this stuff? Like, what is your background here? Because, I mean, I've never really, like, I've always seen you at shows. We've joked around and all that. I'm like, I've never sat down and had a real conversation with you.
I grew up in the hardcore punk scene 15 years ago, something like that. I used to go to backyard shows, and I did shows then, and Pomona was a different kind of music scene then. There was more venues. Those venues are gone now. It was 51 Buckingham, Taconazo, Tiki Room, stuff like that. And then took a break, and then one day I decided I want to try to do stand-up comedy, and I went to an open mic and ended up having to do my own open mic, and it just kept growing. And then the old owner, DBA, the original owner, asked me to start booking shows, and then just kept going and going.
Nice.
And then here I am.
Well, stand-up comedy, like, I didn't know that. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm a huge stand-up comedy fan.
Nice, me too.
So
I aspire.
yeah,
I've done an open mic once, and it went all right.
went all right.
But, like, I have a terrible sense of humor. Like, it's just, like, morbid.
So do I.
There's a lot of, oh.
Did you really have to say that?
Exactly. There's a lot of, like, I liked him at first, and now I just hate him. I hope he dies. So what got you into that?
I'm a huge George Carlin fan. And then Bill Hicks, Doug Stanhope, I started seeing a lot of their stuff, and it was just like, hey, you know what? I want to try this sometime. Why not? I've never done it. And so I just did it one day. I just posted on, might have been MySpace. I don't know. It was a while ago. Just says, hey, Tuesday night, I'm going to go perform at this place. Come laugh at me.
Yeah.
And that was it. And then another friend ended up joining the next time, and it just kept growing, and we had musicians do it, and then we started our own open mic, and that was it.
That's fucking tight.
It was just like, I want to try this one time and see what happens.
Are you still doing it? You're not doing it anymore?
Oh, I haven't done it in years.
No?
No.
What made you stop?
I thought about it, but it's just, got over it.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was never meant to be anything serious. It was just like, I want to try it.
That's cool.
One of these days, I might just do it again, but we'll see.
You should.
We'll just go do it together.
Hell yeah. We'll just piss everyone off.
Yeah.
It'll be great. Talk about the state of the world and tell awful jokes that hurt people's feelings, and I love it.
I'm in.
Actually, I'm down. Let's do this shit. Yeah, we had Max on here for a long time. He's done it a couple times.
Is he?
Yeah. So, and then Gil, all that shit. So that's what I want to talk about.
fucking Ryan.
You have a real fucking hate relationship with that guy, but it's like playful hate, and I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I've known Ryan for a couple years now, obviously from the shows. We worked together for a while too, and he's just that guy. He's just that fucking guy, and yeah.
He's in Moon Ensemble now, and I was talking to him, and it kind of slipped out, and I was like, yeah, no, I fucking hated you when I first met you. You were a twat. I was like, you're so arrogant. And he's like, I'm arrogant.
I think a lot of people think he's arrogant, but it's not really, like, he's not arrogant. That's just him.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. He's Ryan.
Yeah.
Or Gil, whatever the fuck he wants to be called. I don't fucking know.
Who knows these days?
I just, whatever. I call him dickhead. I have to actually see him in a couple hours, so I'm not even, they got a show at Donovan's tonight.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Shit, I might roll through that, actually. Yeah.
So,
after we're done with the fucking
marathon
of podcasts we're doing today. But that's cool, man. I mean, so with everything that you've seen, I guess, I mean, you were the first person to give us a shot in Pomona.
Oh, cool.
You're the first person that actually was like, okay, I'll take you guys in.
Yeah.
Because it was impossible for us to find shows, so you're the one who got us into the whole Pomona
crazy.
scene.
That's crazy. A lot of people have said that. Like, it was like hard to get in Pomona. I was like, man, did you guys just not email or what? Like,
we did. We just got ignored.
Oh.
Like, constantly.
Where were you, like, emailing?
I mean, it was DBA, it was Ace, it was all that shit,
Yeah.
And it was just, I mean, it's a lot easier now.
Yeah, because you've already played there, so they know who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so we're throwing our own shows at DBA and shit,
Yeah.
but it's like, things have gotten weird, because I remember it was like, Pomona was a spot to be.
Yeah.
For a good while.
There was a good chunk, like 2-ish years ago.
Yeah.
It was like constantly, every single night there was like a show. Like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there was always a show. And people would just show up, not knowing who the fuck was playing. They would just be like, oh, there's music.
Yeah.
And it's good music.
And you just show up to a bar and it just happens to be fucking packed. And
Yeah.
it was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell's going on now. I mean, you're doing stuff at O'Donovan's now, right?
Yeah, I'm in there.
And how's that going?
It's cool. It's great. They changed ownership at the beginning of the year, and the guys are really, really awesome, and they're just very laid back and just want to have good music and good drinks and shit. So it's like, it's going really well. They treat the bands well. Every band that I think that's played there has enjoyed it so far.
Yeah, I mean, we had fun.
Yeah, Rad Pro went over there and set up all the sound and everything. So like, it's great.
Right on.
And it's nice to have food. They have food there. That's fucking great. Full bar. That's a nice change.
O'Donovan's in Pomona. Check that shit out. It's just tight.
Plus, they got the downstairs level, so if you want to get ratchet later on in the night, you can.
That's
the after party, you know?
I was going to bring up because like we played there and, we're playing and there's a couple people up there, but it's like, and we're like noticing a lot of traffic and we're like, damn, all these people are going to come watch us? Like, nah, they're going to go downstairs and get ratchet as fuck. They're still playing fucking like Lil Jon and fucking Usher and shit like that, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, why?
It's all like early 2000s fucking hip hop.
Yeah,
it's fun as fuck, but it's just like, you're like, oh, what is this?
Yeah, who's gonna get stabbed? Who's gonna get stabbed? I mean, how is it though? I mean, you're still doing that. You're still doing the shows over there, and then like, how have you gotten? Because I mean, your shows at fucking DBA, I mean, they would get pretty packed.
Yeah.
I haven't been to one of your shows other than the one that we played.
Yeah. Oh, the one with, because you did it with April, right?
Yeah, with April.
Yeah. The shows are doing well. I mean, it's like, it's still a new spot, so it's got to identify itself.
Mm-hmm.
But their shows are doing well. There's usually a consistent crowd.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes some time because, when you hear the name, especially since it says Irish pub, you're like, oh, I don't want to be there.
Yeah. And it's like in a city that's dominated by Hispanics.
Yeah.
It's like Irish pub.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell? You guys don't got tequila? What the fuck?
Yeah. But every time, everyone who's gone has enjoyed it so far. They're like, "Oh, this is actually cool. This is not what we expected." So it's going well. It's just gonna take some time because obviously I was at DBA for like 5 years or something like that. So it's kind of weird to start over.
Yeah.
But it's cool. Like, so far, it's enjoyable.
That's cool. So I mean, you run the mixer and all that stuff. Do you have audio background that I don't know about?
Nope, it's all self-taught.
All self-taught.
It's all because we started the open mic and somebody had to run sound.
Nice.
And so I taught myself. One of my closest friends, he's an audio engineer, so I'd hit him up like, "Hey, I'm having this. What do I need to do?" He's like, started throwing. I was like, "I don't know what the fuck that means, but okay." But now I have an understanding. I've actually worked some actual venue shows. So it's crazy. I think DIY is the best way to go. Just learn.
Yeah.
If you have questions, there's YouTube, I guess.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
Everything I learned, man. Editing, all that shit.
Yeah.
YouTube.
School's useless now.
School's fucking useless,
so
right?
fucking useless. I mean, I have a college degree, but it's useless.
What do you have a college degree in?
I'm a graphic designer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I have a bachelor's degree in graphic design, and I did do that for actual work, but
yeah.
Yeah.
So you actually, that's your full-time gig and all that shit?
That's actually where I make money. Yeah.
Not the shows.
Yeah, you know those shows that make all that money, you know?
Yeah. So how long before you stopped doing the open mics and just like got into bands? Like, I want to know what your history was. Like, tell me what it was like. What was the scene like at the time? Like,
when I first started going to DBA, it was like when it first opened, it was actually a wine bar. Like legit wine. They didn't even have beer. It was just fucking wine, and it was all couches. Like all the way down was couches, and they had just individual things where you just sit at a couch, and they'd have a table, and like, here's your bottle of wine. And they would have, acoustic acts every once in a while, but it was no stage, no sound, anything. And then, so when we started the open mic, we had to actually bring our own PA in and just set up in the corner against the wall, and it was really awkward.
Fuck.
Yeah. And then eventually, like, I just made a deal with the owner. I was like, you got to get a mixer, man. Like, please. And then there's like, why don't you have music on Fridays and Saturdays? I was like, oh, we have a DJ, but it's like, you got to have music, man. Like, just anything. And then eventually he was just like, oh, here's a Friday, book a band. Here's another Friday, book a band. And then.
Nice.
That was like 2010, 2011.
Shit.
Maybe 12. Fucking no, man.
So it is your fault that place is popping.
No, it has a lot of stuff. I mean, I definitely helped start it, obviously, but it wasn't. They weren't really doing music. There was no stage. There was nothing. But there was actually a really good DJ collective that used to go there. Actual real DJs called Beats of All Nations, the Refresh. They actually do all vinyl DJ sets, and they used to do stuff, and they used to make it. It was really busy for them. Nice. So
that's cool. So who's all involved in when you got in?
Shit. Just a couple of random friends. One of them, I don't know if you had met my friend Matt Avila. He's a comedian. He ended up going his own way but him and I were hosting the open mic with our friend Chad, and then Andrew Guzman came in, and Gino, Patrick Durkee from Lost Frontiers, who's no longer around, but it was quite a few of us, and then now it's, who knows?
Just a huge rotation of people.
There's so many people involved. It's just like they come in and come out as they please. Nice. Like Dan G helps us out with a lot of stuff, and now he's touring in like 15 different bands, it seems like.
Seriously. Well, I know he's doing Number 44, and then
he's out with the Commons. I forget what their name change was. He's on tour with them right now.
Oh yeah. What are the, Tropa Mexica?
Yeah. So he's out on the road with them right now, and yeah.
Yeah, the dude, he seems to be in Austin a lot. He's always posting videos in Austin and shit.
Is he?
I'm just like, yeah.
I don't pay attention anymore. Fucking hate social media so much.
Yeah,
sometimes.
you actually quit social media for a while.
Yeah.
What was the deal with that?
Took a break. I realized it was like overwhelming and just affecting like the personal mind and shit like that. I was just like, there's so much bullshit out here, and it's just took a break and it was great.
What does your friends list kind of consist of? Because like for me, when because I've always sucked at social media, I was like, MySpace was my shit.
Yeah.
And then I didn't dig Facebook. I thought it was boring.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, well, in order for, I'm in a band and we're going to start playing shows. In order to do that, I got to try to make friends. So I made friends with a couple people in LA, and I would just like steal their friends. I would just go on their friends and just add until I had like 800 friends, fucking people. And and a lot of these people, you get the fucking, for me it was, a lot of people in the music scene there, you have the like super, I guess super kind of, the kind of hyper liberal people, know,
yeah,
where it's like it's cool to be on the left and all that shit. I'm not on either side or whatever. I'm just like, y'all do you, but like,
you're not really solving anything with your shit.
Exactly, but like everyone, the super like. What I realized more than anything was that the left kind of became the hyper PC culture, and it was like, whoa, this is weird. Like, you guys used to be the rebels, like, and now it's like, no. Like, you guys everyone has to be nice to everyone all the time, which is fine. I mean, yeah, be nice, don't be a dick, but at the same time, if I don't understand something, it'll make me feel like a dick. Explain it to me. You know. But I don't know. I mean, because that's what makes me want to fucking jump off of social media.
Just because of that. Yeah. I mean, especially during the political shit, it's really... The midterms, I got sick of it too. I think the midterms were happening around the time when I got off, or they were starting. But a lot of my shit's obviously a bunch of fucking musicians who... And I mean, I probably have like 100 requests that just guys with guitars and shit. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck this is. But it's... I get a lot of that. I mean, I also got family and stuff on there, but it's mostly musicians, and I don't know, I don't even know who all the people are sometimes. It's like, I booked them one time and they added me. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Straight up. And you know what's crazy is that like I can post anything. Like if I post something that we're doing with Jellyhead, like there's like a handful of people that actually give a shit.
Yeah.
But it's like okay, like I released a film, my feature film, right? And it got screened at a film festival and all that shit. And it's like, if I'm doing that, then everyone takes notice, because all of a sudden it's like, oh, I might have something to gain from you, blah, blah, blah. I'll comment on your stuff and all. It's like, you've never spoken to me once, like ever.
I saw you at the bar 2 days ago. We were sitting next to each other and you didn't even like say what's up. Like,
seriously. Yeah, we had this dude Adam, and he was talking about how just like everyone in LA is like, everyone's trying to network, and they have like a checklist that they have to go through before they're like, they're like, hey, how's it going? So what do you do? Blah blah blah, all this stuff. And if you don't hit something on their list, they're gonna be like, well, I'm gonna go get a drink or some shit like that. They're just gonna bounce. And I feel like everyone's fucking like that right now. I always liked Pomona because it wasn't so much like that.
No,
because it's still LA County, but it's so outside of everything that it's still, there's a genuine interest in what everyone's fucking doing. But I don't know what the hell's going on right now.
Yeah, it's in a weird thing. Yeah, but that was the big thing about Pomona. It did feel like a community where it's like, you were just like, you didn't know how you knew somebody, but you just fucking knew them. Yeah. You were just like, if you go to this, you're like, hey, I've seen you at 5 shows, man. Like, what the fuck's your name?
Exactly.
And so that was like the best part of it. Was that. And LA, like you said, LA is fucking weird for shows. I go to LA shows all the time, and I'm just like, I'm gonna stand in the back and not talk to anyone.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna enjoy my whiskey and just
and hopefully everyone will shut the fuck up enough for me to enjoy this show.
Exactly.
Which is not a thing anymore.
No,
dude. Especially, I don't know. I was talking to these guys. I want to go see Mazzy Star in Ventura, right? And I was super stoked. Like I've been wanting to see Mazzy Star. I've been listening to them since I was a kid. Like you remember those fucking things that you can get where you would like order a bunch of CDs.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, yeah, you do the order and all that shit. So we would do that, and like I remember I got some, and I was like, at the time it was like, okay, Morrissey, Mazzy Star, Third Eye Blind.
Oh dude, Third Eye Blind's the shit, dude.
Right? And I was like, Wallflowers, like I was super into the time, and CDs were super new because I just had cassettes before then, so I was like, cool, yeah, this is dope. Space Jam soundtrack. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, actually, that shit's dope.
That shit is kind of tight.
You ever hear the hidden track with Bugs Bunny rapping?
No.
There's a hidden track deluxe version of that CD, and Bugs Bunny raps. And it's so fucking good. I can't find it. I keep trying to find the rap, but I can't find it. But
Adrian, you're going to have to YouTube Bugs Bunny rap, a hidden track on the Space Jam soundtrack.
Like, I'm sure they dropped the music video, but YouTube wasn't around then, so who knows where the fuck it's at.
Lost in the archives, man. I want to hear that.
Yeah.
I don't, but I do.
I mean, it's probably bad, but I liked it when I was a kid. I thought it was fucking dope as fuck, you know? Turn my hat backwards and just fucking think I was Bugs.
Dude, you remember? Okay, so I think it's coming back too, because you had the fucking t-shirts where it was like a choloed out like Bugs Bunny and fucking Tasmanian Devil and shit. You had one of those shirts that were all like, not even the cholo, they're like crisscross.
Yeah.
Like they had like the fucking pants backwards and sagging shit.
Parachute pants at the bottom.
Yeah, full blown.
Some Jinko shit.
I don't know how the hell we got on that.
I don't know either.
But the point is, I would get those CDs.
Yeah.
And I got that album from I forgot what it's called. What's that one? It's like purple and it was like their best selling one.
Yeah. The hit.
The hit, yeah.
The hit.
And you know, Fade Into You was on that shit, obviously. But then like I heard Cry Cry was on it, and I was like, there's a song called Cry Cry, and I'm not ashamed to admit that's one of my favorite songs, and I will cry to that shit. All right.
That.
So I go out to the show, and I'm like, I'm so stoked. And Hope Sandoval, dude, I am like, she's my biggest crush. Mm-hmm. Right, I go with my girlfriend and my best friend. You know, we've been listening to them for a long time. And we fucking finally get. Oh my god, we're gonna see Maddie Star, and it's at the Ventura, the Majestic Theater. Mm-hmm. So it's an intimate venue. You know, it's like I'm right by the bar, and I'm right in front of the bar, and I have perfect vantage point of this band. I don't need to get any closer. This is beautiful. Nobody shut the fuck up in that show, dude. Everyone was talking. I was like, are you guys just fucking like here to talk about, like, just to say that you were here?
Yeah.
You know, we had Twin Oaks on here, and Aaron was talking about he feels like just people just go to shows to post on their social media that they're at the show.
I think so too. It's a big part of it.
It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
I got mad. I got drunk.
Yeah.
And I got mad, and I was like screaming at people to shut the fuck up.
I mean, especially because they're quiet. Because I saw them at Tropicali, so it's like they're a very quiet band. Like you hear anything.
Seriously, dude. And it's like, dude, like, you know what you're getting into with this band. And if you don't, okay, I mean, I get it, but try to experience it at least, you know? And it's like shit like that pisses me off. It's like, you go to see them, you need to shut the hell up. Mm-hmm. There was another band like that, like, they're not necessarily quiet, but they're like very soft. Like Adrian and I went to go see Sigur Rós at the Fox.
Oh, that was such a good show.
It was amazing, dude.
Mind-blowing show.
But the people around us wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you motherfuckers are supposed to be crying right now. What the fuck are you doing talking about your fucking day?
Yeah. Especially, what were the tickets, $100 or something like that? It's like, it was a ridiculous amount. It's like...
They were expensive tickets.
Well worth it, but...
I told people at the Mazzy Star show, and I was like, hey, I'm glad you guys had money to fucking waste.
Yeah.
But, you know, I paid money to see this shit. I'm like, some people have been waiting for this moment for 20 years. You sons of bitches. I'm getting fucking heated, dude. And, like, it's to the point where, like, there's this group and these two girls and two guys, or like three guys, and they're just laughing and gossiping. And that bitch fucking says, straight the fuck up, trying to talk over the band. Jesus. And I'm just like, I'm gonna kill someone. And I fucking, you know, they finish their set, and I know they're getting an encore.
Yeah.
Right? So I kind of like walk off, and I'm like, or it's like their last song, and I go over there, and I'm like, hey, whatever the fuck you guys are talking about is not anywhere near as fucking important as what's happening right in front of you, you fuckheads. And I fucking beeline straight to like kind of the front of the crowd, and I'm pissed off, and I'm like, I should have been here the whole time, because everyone there right by the band,
the actual fans.
But it's like, I can't guy and be comfortable. Like, I'm getting old, you know? It's like, I want to fucking chill. I want to lean on something. I'm not going to stand for fucking 2 hours.
I love the back of the room. It's comfortable.
It's comfortable as shit, but nobody shuts the fuck up.
Yeah. Shout out to LA.
Right? Fucking assholes.
I mean, I feel like, cause like the Wiltern Theater is a prime example. I realized the other day, I hate that theater, and it's not that I hate the theater, it's the people that go to the shows there. Like, I'm just always just like, I don't want to be here. Yeah. Like, you guys are like afraid to like dance or show any emotion. Instead, you're just like crossed armed, just like hating. It's like, dude,
like, what the fuck?
We all paid good money for this show. Let's enjoy it. Like,
seriously, dude. I don't fucking understand what's happening today.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, go to a show, treat it like a movie. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're in the theater, mm-hmm. don't be the fucking asshole that talks during the movie. Mm-hmm. I want to go see that movie. Did you see that movie, A Quiet Place?
No.
No?
I'm not very good with movie stuff.
No? Okay, well, that movie came out, and that cute-ass dude from The Office is in it.
The cute-ass one?
Yeah, you know, tall dude.
I don't really know The Office. I know you're gonna hate me for that one, but
I don't care.
I don't watch TV
Anyway,
much.
He's adorable.
Oh, okay.
But the point is, he directed the movie or whatever, and that's neither here nor there. Just anyway, the movie is called A Quiet Place, and it's literally the most quiet movie. There's almost no dialogue in it because the whole thing is if you're loud, these creatures will fucking hear you, and they're hypersensitive hearing, but they're blind, and they'll like murder you and eat you. Like if they hear you. So like he has a daughter who's deaf and they all speak sign language. So the whole movie is like signing, right? And it's badass. It's a really cool movie as far as that goes. But it's the quietest movie in the world. And I could hear motherfuckers right behind me, dude. Like, first of all, like, I understand if you want to be a fucking cheap ass and not get the snacks at the theater. I'd rather people just go fucking eat before they go to watch a movie. Because they're over there and these motherfuckers brought Subway in. And Subway is smelly food. You know, it doesn't smell bad or anything, like, but you're going to smell Subway. And you can hit my mouth's watering. I'm hungry a little bit. But like I could smell their sandwiches and the wrappers are the loudest. And they're just like, and I'm trying to watch the movie and they're right behind me. I'm like, oh my God. I'm just like, okay. And I got like a zero, dude, I'm like this close. You ever seen Falling Down? You said you're not a movie guy. But Falling Down with Michael Douglas. No. Guy loses his shit and he fucking just goes on a killing spree. I'm like this close to that shit. Just because he went to like a McDonald's and he wanted breakfast and they're like, we stopped serving it at 11:30 and he looks at the clock, it's like 11:33 and he's like, fuck you. So he starts killing people. But I'm like this fucking close because people don't know to fucking shut the fuck up. But it's like, you know, I'm just, I don't know. I don't understand what the hell's going on with people. Like, is it their attention spans or what? I don't know what's happening.
It's probably a little bit of, I would say it's attention span. It's also self-importance. It's more about just like, I matter more than anyone else. Yeah. Because it's kind of what social media is, right? It's like, hey, this is my life. My life's better than yours.
True.
I don't know. Yeah.
I just miss the days when you were able to just talk about what was going on. Yeah. But like at the same time, I don't know. I used to be excited to go to shows, and that's fine if you go to a show just to go to a show. I mean, especially if like a local show is fine. Yeah. You know, if you're gonna go to a bar show, go to the bar show, stick by the bar and have your conversations, or go out to the smoking patio or whatever. Yeah. Do that. But like when the band's playing, it's like people don't understand. Like these people worked really hard. Not all of them, but
especially not Gil.
Especially, yeah, not Gil. Gil doesn't work hard for shit, dude. We love you. He doesn't.
That makes one of us.
It was funny. He was like, "Oh, you're gonna have Justin on this shit." He's like, "Ask him why he hates me so much."
Just look at yourself, dude. You have a mirror, and you'll understand.
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, it's Gil from Ryan Thomas Gilbert of Children. Look him up. Justin wants you to send him hate mail.
Dude, just blow up his fucking Facebook wall.
You guys had the fucking memes going around.
We had the memes? Oh, yeah. That was with Derek, too. Derek was part of that. I don't know what the fuck happened to that guy. Is he dead? Derek Binger, do you know him?
I don't know.
He was in Significant Others, but he used to fuck. He was the only one who would shit on Ryan as much as me. We also had I don't know if you ever were around for the food debates. We had food debates for a long time on Facebook. We would use Dan G's wall, and just everybody in the Pomona scene would just comment stupid shit like, how do you feel about mustard? You're a fucking idiot. And Dan G, actually, I think when we started, it was actually not on social media. So he probably came back to like 400 notifications. Just us talking about food. Like, you like pickles? You're a fucking idiot. Like, your mom should have aborted you. Like, what the fuck? But
that's awesome.
I guess we got to bring those back,
dude. It's got to be, because it's still. I mean, I think that's using social media the right way. It's just, if you're gonna if social media is gonna be annoying, at least make it fun and annoying.
Yeah, I mean that's way better than politics. It's like you're not left or right. It's just like we all hate certain foods or like certain foods, and like as far left and right as it should get is the
consider the right people who like pineapple on pizza, and then the left is everyone else who's right.
Oh no! See, I disagree.
You're one of them.
Pineapple's my favorite topping on pizza. It's my fucking favorite topping.
Get out. Get out. Jesus.
Yeah, hey, the debates are back.
They're back, dude. Now we're like, we had a lot of important things to talk about today, but fuck that shit. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you.
Oh, yeah, I guess we're supposed to be talking about what, booking shit, but pineapple is way more important. Food is something we all need, I guess.
We don't need pineapple.
Yeah, we do. Pineapple's the shit. You ever had a pineapple margarita?
No.
Do you just hate pineapple in general or just on pizza?
Well, I don't drink margaritas because I have a penis, but...
Well, Well, it makes up for not having one, okay?
So, booking shows and shit... I want to like you by the end of this conversation. So, with everything that's going on, I mean, what are some of the difficulties I think that you think, I mean, that you're seeing right now within the music scene, the music community?
It just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like anything's really going on. It just seems like it's just like, there's nothing new and exciting coming through or anything like that. It's just the people who used to go to shows a lot, obviously everyone's getting a little bit older, not going to shows as much. But I don't know, it needs some kind of new community, something different, and to bring in some of the the kids, the new 21-year-olds.
Yeah,
it's something that's needed.
That's what's fucking hard, man. I think that's something that I never. I mean, you saying that right now is something I just barely started taking into account, I guess, because. I mean, I've always felt that, when Porcelain Pale started playing shows and stuff, we were kind of like the oldest people in the scene. Yeah. It's like we were like about to hit 30.
Yeah.
And, everyone's 21, 22 and all this shit. And I'm just like, oh shit. Like, I mean, I felt it then.
Yeah.
But it's like seeing all the stuff, knowing you and everyone else who's kind of throwing shows, like everyone's older now. Everyone's in their 30s and shit. And it's like, it's harder. People have kids, it's like.
People are making kids on purpose now.
Right?
Like, it's fucking weird.
Idiots.
Good for them, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, and people got to wake up.
What does it say about us, man?
I don't know.
Are we just like in the perpetual Peter Pan? Since I'm never gonna grow up, I'm always gonna be a Toys R Us kid. Toys R Us is dead, dude.
They're supposed to be coming back, from what I heard.
Oh yeah?
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit either. I don't play with toys anymore. Toys I play with are very different now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're just gonna be those old fucks in like 10 years, just in the back, just. Still going to shows.
See, and that's what I get scared of, because like I know a couple people. So I used to throw a bunch of parties when I was like in high school or just out of high school. Mm-hmm. We used to throw a bunch of fucking parties, and there was a lot of high school kids there. There was a lot of underage drinking and drug abuse and all this shit, and we were making money from it. And we Martin and I we got out of that scene fairly early, but we know guys who still do that.
It's fucking weird.
And that's weird.
That's fucking weird.
It's like, dude, you're 30 years old and you're like DJing a high school party?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you, dude? And I don't care. Like, this is your intervention, dude.
Get your shit together.
Get your fucking life. Join the fucking army or some shit. I don't fucking know. Find out what the fuck you're supposed to do with your life. Yeah. Stop screwing around in high school. It's called statutory rape now.
Even when someone says like 23, I'm like, oh, you're
23.
You're a fucking kid. No, like you still have hope. Exactly. You're still happy. Like you have a reason to live.
There's still there's still directions for you to go in.
Yeah, you still think you can change the world and shit. Like, don't talk to me. What happened? Your mom didn't give you an allowance. Sorry, that sucks.
I don't get it. But you know, that's what I get scared of is like, oh shit, now that we're in our 30s, it's like, shit, am I becoming that guy? You know,
we're gonna have to start renting kids and like, no, we're here for the kid. It's his band.
Yeah.
He likes the band.
Exactly. You know, but to some degree, it's like, I mean, I haven't heard. Now, granted, it's a lot fucking harder nowadays to, I guess, to find music, to find new music, especially local.
Yeah.
It's a lot fucking harder. But I haven't heard like a local band in a long time that's just made me go, holy shit. These guys are fucking dope.
Yeah.
You know?
I want to go see them again next week or whatever.
Exactly. Like, I will take time out of my work week and I will make sure I'll go get drunk at their show and support. You know? I haven't had that in so long. But I think part of the reason is because of that. Because, you know, especially with the Pomona scene, it's just like things have really died down. You know, it was at a point where like 2 years you're looking at Pomona and you're like, dude, this city's on the up and up. You know, they got the loft situation going, like they're becoming their own little mini LA and all this stuff. And but then it's at a weird standstill at the moment.
Yeah,
like I don't even know of any good shows happening at the Glass House right now.
I don't. I mean, there's some good shows. I just I don't recognize most
but it's just like being out of tune.
Yeah.
You know, it's being out of tune with like what's going on. Like, because it's like, yeah, I mean, there might be great shows going on, but like all of a sudden, like this doesn't strike a chord with us anymore because these bands that are playing, it's like I never heard them. This is some kid shit.
It's a lot of like the newer Hot Topic bands. Like I don't fucking listen to that shit.
Right. And what the fuck is Hot Topic now? I mean, they have fucking SoundCloud rappers in Hot Topic now.
Do they? I haven't been in the Hot Topic in like 10 years, so.
Right? I mean, I look like a Hot Topic manager that fucking, like, got let go and I didn't get over it. Like, that's what
they're going to bring me back. I swear. Any day now. Any day now. I still got my emo ready.
I'm going to get all my fucking Cure shirts. I swear to God. It's fucking weird, man. I mean, I remember, what was it, like 2 years ago, Adrian, that we saw Blonde Redhead at the Glass House?
Shit.
Fuck, that was 4 years ago?
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. No.
Yeah, you
I've seen
tripping.
there twice, that's why.
Huh.
Yeah, so I
don't know, it was probably about 2 years ago, 3 years ago. But still, I'm just like... And it's like, I haven't heard of any, like, decent bands. I mean, bands that I'm familiar with like, coming back there anymore.
Well, I saw Rye there a couple weeks ago. That was good. I don't know if you're familiar with Rye. And then I also saw Hone.
Not familiar.
Yeah, kind of like R&B, indie-ish. I'm really into R&B lately, so... But yeah, I mean...
Trying to get your sex on?
Huh?
Trying to get your sex on?
Yeah, you know.
You're trying to be a dad now? You're trying to have a kid on
purpose? I need a kid now. That's what we're supposed to do at this age, right? That's what my mom tells me. Yeah, I mean, most of the time, the only time I get excited about shows in Pomona is they come through the Fox, and that's so rare. Yeah. That's usually with, I don't know. You want to see a good band, you got to either go Orange County or L.A.
Yeah. Legit. It's like, I mean, Pomona had something going. We gotta bring it back though. Yeah. But it's like, it's a lot of work, dude. It's a lot of
work. That's on you guys, man. I'm fucking tired. I'm just trying to chill now. Do some stuff here and there and just chill. That's why you got to get some of those young people in, man. You need those hopefuls. Those people who have these crazy ideas, and then they got to come to like us old people and be like, you can't do that, but try. You fucking idiot.
Oh, you still have dreams. Fucking moron.
Yeah. But that's what it needs, someone new to come in who's got the energy. That's what it really needs, someone with energy and can find new bands, and find new music. I don't know who's doing that now.
Yeah. It's fucking hard, dude. It's fucking hard. And I mean, for me, I wish that our outreach, and I'm hoping that it gets larger. Yeah. Just to where we get people to hit us up.
Just start inquiring about stuff?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, we got a couple here and there. Yeah. You know, there's a couple, you know, and that's the thing, too. It's like, it's hard because when you've been in the scene long enough, you've been playing music long, you've been around music long enough, where someone hits you up and is like, oh, check out our band. And you look at them and you like know right off the bat what kind of band they are. And you're like, no, you don't have a very long shelf life. Yeah. Like you guys are gonna break up because one of you, like, you fuck the other guy's girlfriend or some shit like that. You know?
You think rock music is like white noise and shit like that from the fucking 80s? And
Exactly.
like, no.
It's like, nah, dude, don't. No.
You're gonna play in front of 3 people,
Exactly.
and that's gonna be the other band.
Exactly. Oh my god, I hate those shows. I've done that so many times. Oh my god. But yeah, so it's a weird fucking thing where I'm hoping that we can kind of get that. And we're trying to do things a little bit different too, you know, because I feel like the same format doesn't work anymore.
No.
You know, it's like you can't just have bands booked and then say, oh, put out the flyer and create the event page and all that. It's not enough anymore. It's like you have to give some sort of incentive now, you know. And for us, I mean, luckily what we're trying to do, I mean, and we're trying to do it in a way where it's like, well, at least we're trying to like make it about something.
Yeah, you guys are giving back. Because your guys' shows are all donating to charity so far, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is good.
We do that, and you know, I'll MC the shows and stuff like that. So I'll get up. I do my little stand up bits.
Yeah.
You know, so I just talk shit on the microphone, like, hey, you, and try the veal. You know, I'll be here all week.
Yeah.
Take my wife, please.
I'll be here all week. By that I mean I'll be back in 2 months.
Exactly. But
I mean, that's what you got to do, though, man. Like it's got to evolve, and especially everyone's attention span's so low now. It's like, man, I fucking have a hard time keeping track of shit.
yeah,
I use my fucking actual calendar on the phone now. Like I'm that old guy. Like Saturday 2:00, I have to be here. Put it down and set a reminder, or else you're not gonna see me.
yeah,
There's just too much shit. But yeah, I mean, I know Moon Ensemble. They used to do a great job with all the promotion stuff they do. They used to do videos and shit.
Yeah,
I don't know if they still do, but
I haven't seen them do it in a while.
yeah, I don't know. It's something new.
They
like
went to China. They thought they had big dicks, and
I mean, yeah, what you guys are doing is good, and you just got to keep finding a way to make it fresh for everyone, keep it exciting. I don't know. Something new's got to come. That's it. I don't know who it's gonna be, what it's gonna be.
I mean, can you give me insight though? Because you've been, because you were on the inside of all of this, and I think for us personally, and I think anyone else who watches who aspires to like get shows together and try to do something, because there's a beauty in that where there's always going to be someone trying to create something in their scene, you know, locally and all that. And I think that people should absolutely always strive to do that, you know, because that's the most important part of the artistic community, you know. So, I mean, could you like give me some insight into like how it all went from when you started to where you saw it fall?
Yeah, I mean, it's the big thing is when I started seeing that the scene was coming together, the music scene, I was just like, I started seeing different bands. I was like, hey man, like you guys are bringing 20 people this night, this band's bringing 20 people another night, why don't you guys play together and become friends? And then, you know, now all of a sudden you guys got 40 people, and then you started bringing different bands in and stuff like that, and all of a sudden it started catching on, and it was weird. Like it never planned for anything to happen. It was just something like, oh yeah, I like this bar, I'll do shows here. And then it just started taking off, and then things changed. And just noticed, I noticed a big thing obviously when I left DBA was a big thing, and then Saragami went like 2 months afterwards, and that's kind of when like the downfall really hit, I feel.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Becky and I were really hands-on. I mean, you've met Becky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweetheart. But just didn't have that grasp, that the people who went the extra mile and really linked stuff together. And I mean, a lot of it too, it's gonna have to come to the bands too about bringing their shit together. But what you guys, I mean, you guys got a great collective, so you guys already have something going. So that's obviously what you got to do. And I don't know, it's.
But if you look back on like some of your most successful nights, if you could like really think about like what made this night good.
It was well, it was just like there was no cares. Like it was just like so natural and organic. It just got to a point where people just assumed there was going to be good music somewhere. And so they just started showing up, and it like we did a show one time where we announced the lineup 2 hours before it started, and it still was packed.
Nice.
And people still came out, and I don't know, it was just it was everyone coming together and everyone being friends with each other. That's what it was all about.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what the biggest successful night was anymore. Well, Pomona Calling was pretty big, the first one.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of shows. It was just releases. I don't know. When you're going through the moment, you don't notice it, and then afterwards you look back, you're like, oh shit, we had something cool.
Yeah.
We had something cool for a while, and no one knew.
Well, do you think that if like, because I think that there's kind of, there could be two sides to that outcome. Like, I guess two negative sides, like, if I'm thinking about it. I mean, I know there's a lot of positives, but I think there could be kind of two negative sides as far as, you know, not appreciating it when it's there.
Mm-hmm. Like taking it for granted and shit.
Yeah, you take it for granted, and then later you're like, fuck, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
You know, or there's the whole thing of like, I didn't pay enough attention to it to keep it going.
Yeah. It could be a little bit of that too.
Yeah.
You know, because obviously there was a point where I got fucking burnt out, and like, you know, I was like, hey guys, I'm not going to be around as much moving forward. So start thinking what's going to happen, and so that could have been part of it.
Mm.
I don't know, but I think a big part of it too is like none of us knew what was going on.
Yeah.
It was just a cool thing that was just happening, and then just all of a sudden it was gone.
I mean, I'm trying to pick your brain so that, because I've done that a lot.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I mean, I've gone through the same thing, and I'm trying to think of like, and I know it's hard to think about, especially like it's something you really have to sit down and think like, I have to break this down.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what time is it? I don't got time to fucking break this shit down. You know? But it's like, you know, but if you really think about it, it's like, I mean, I've had some successful things, you know, events that I've thrown where it's like, damn, this was really good, but why was it so good?
Yeah.
And then, I mean, there's a lot of factors in the older stuff that I'm like, well, I could never get away with that today because I'm an adult. And then there's real jail time that I'm looking at because I'm selling alcohol without a fucking license and also to minors. And I was a kid. Okay. I'm not doing that now. I don't approve of it. I don't disapprove of minors drinking. Get it all out of the way when you're young.
Yeah, when you could fucking recover and not have to worry about...
Straight up. Don't get into it when you're an adult and you have to work and worry about your bills.
You have to wake up at 7 a.m. There's nothing worse than drinking till 2.
Serious, dude.
I would say the big thing, though, is it's community. And that we... you know, Pomona Revival, there was a bunch of people involved. I mean, there still is, but it was being able to divide stuff up. Like, hey, man, like, I can't do this night. Can you? And other people stepping up, and it's dividing responsibilities. Mm-hmm. And that's the biggest, I think I could stress is community. It's having everybody involved. You can't have just one person. Mm-hmm. And everyone's got to be involved. And it goes promoter, it goes sound guy, it goes, you know, bands, it goes photographers, it goes friends. Like, there's so many different things because, you know, people don't realize it's more than just the music.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. And it's also, you know, the venue too. Like, is the venue welcoming? Are you happy to be there? Do you want to be there?
Yeah.
And I think that was a big thing too during the days was the people really loved the bar staff at that point too. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's a big community thing. So getting a bunch of people involved.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you guys got people involved, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, which is good.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is stuff that, I mean, these are people we've accumulated over all the years of playing.
Yeah.
You know, even still, I mean, yeah, I mean, we're fortunate enough to have the people that we kept, and sad to have lost the people that we did.
Yeah,
for sure. And but that kind of goes with everything, you know.
It's life.
It's life.
Life in general.
But I don't know. It's a trip now wanting to see things go forward because, I mean, I had a great time. All the shows that you threw that I went to, I have always had a great time, you know. And to me, it's like, I mean, not to be like a sap or anything, but it's like, you know, like, I mean, those nights, they inspired me and us to like, we want to make our fucking nights as fun as the ones we had when Justin was throwing them, or, you know, or anyway, you know.
Yeah. Well, I remember as a kid, you know, obviously, same thing with you, got into music. First time I went to a show, I was like, this is fucking dope. Like, this is dope. Like, these people like the same music as me. Everyone's looking out for each other. You know, somebody falls down, you pick them up.
Yeah.
And that's what got me back into it. Like, I want to build that because that's what got me through childhood. Yeah. Well, I guess high school more, not childhood. I wasn't like a little 6-year-old moshing.
Right. Lord knows I was. No,
or was I?
Or was I? Moshing in my bedroom to Barney and shit.
Yeah, just But it just became down. It's like, why are people going to these shows? They're having a good time. They're trying to escape life, and that's the mentality that was there. It's like, make this a fun environment, because this could be the only night somebody goes out all week.
Yeah.
And that was one of the goals of the show. Just have fun, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. Just do it.
Just fucking do it.
Just fucking do it. And that's a good thing too. I mean, it's like if even if it wasn't escaping, like, because I always like now, because I realized back in the day, I think one of the reasons why I think I had such a sour mentality just around life in general is because those nights were for escaping as opposed to living.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Enjoying
it's like
life.
enjoying life, and then realizing like this could, if I work hard enough at it, this could be my life.
It's good. Yeah. It's
You
true.
know?
Yeah.
I mean, assuming that I'm smart about it and not just hitting fucking doing whippets and fucking like, you know, getting drunk and shit. But it's like it was about being around the community, like, you know. I mean, the shitty thing is, I mean, I miss punk shows. I really miss punk shows.
They're so much fun.
They were so much fun, but the problem is that there was always trouble.
Yeah. There was always at least that one asshole who was just there to just ruin everybody's night.
Ruin everything. Or the cholos would show up.
Yeah.
Like, the cholos would show up and like, fool, this is punk, dude. Go listen to Lil Rob, dude. Like, this is our shit. Why you gotta come over here and start shit?
Yeah.
Who are you gonna rob? You're gonna rob the fucking, this fool, this gutter punk right here, fool? This fool lives on the street. You're gonna try to rob this fool?
This fool only owns a half a PBR. like, that's all he has in his fucking life stock.
Serious, dude. And it just sucked that, you know, I mean, that whole scene, it came with so much trouble.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of people, because you had the fucking posers, dude. You had all these fools that, like, they had something to prove and all this shit. And it was just like, fuck. I like it more now. I mean, I like the music that I'm, you know, the shows that we're throwing and the music that we're even playing is like, I like it more now because it's not about that. And like now it's introspective music being shared outwardly, you know, which is fucking great. I just wish more people would do it, you know, because I feel like the new punk right now is an ugly thing to say, but the new punk is like that kind of like psych surf revival shit. And it's like
the garage rock.
And shit. And it's like, what are you trying to say though, you know?
Yeah. It's like, do you have a message, or are you just fucking doing your three chords and just yelling?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? Like, punk was supposed to mean something.
Yeah. It didn't matter what you were fucking talking about. It was just abusing an injustice of some sort, whether it was in your own personal life or the world itself. And then fucking, it was about community and aligning. But there were always people who fucking ruined that shit, and there will always be people.
No matter what it is, it's like those assholes at Mozzie Star for you.
Yeah,
those are your cholos of Mozzie.
Straight up, dude.
Fucking hipster, fucking ass cholos.
They're hipster cholos.
Just
dude.
hipster cholo. Well, that sounds like the fucking worst kind of cholo. A pretentious ass fucking cholo. Just like, that my Modelo's better, man. You gotta get the real elote.
Get that real fucking elote, dog.
Is that shit free range?
The free range elote, dude. Yo, dude, I don't fucking eat elotes no more because corn is the most GMO fucking food there is, dog. It's the most fucking genetically modified shit you can eat, fool. Don't be. Nah,
do they got that shit at Urban Outfitters? Drive-through window?
Where'd you get your Cortezes? Oh, what? Urban Outfitters, homie. That's where you get your fucking Cortezes. Dude.
Actually wouldn't surprise me if they have them.
Me neither.
I mean,
choloism is a thing. Like now, I think it's funny. Like I see some people and they're like, they got their cholo gear and all that shit, and they're all like, yeah, that's what's up. But they're not actual like gangbangers or anything. And I'm like, full like, I think it's weird that you think that this looks cute. Like this is like some kid from the OC dressing up as a Nazi.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same fucking thing. It's like cholos are the Nazis of fucking Mexicans. That's what they are, dude. They're pieces of shit. Why are you guys fucking adopting this culture? Stop it. You have shit like that. What's that band called? The Cholo Goth? Prayers, dude. And I'm just like, no, fuck you. You can't be goth and cholo. That's not okay. Fuck you, Prayers.
I saw them once. It interesting.
You had a great time, you son of a bitch. I know you did.
I have a great time wherever I fucking go. He was walking around with a knife and stabbed the stage, and I was like, I'm done. I'm done. Like, it was entertaining, and I was like, that's it. I can go back to the bar now.
Jesus Christ. I just want those fools to stop showing up to shows. Like,
Are they still a band?
I don't know.
I
I think that fool fucking, didn't he marry Kat Von D or some shit like that?
don't know shit.
He did, huh? Ew.
Thank
Kat
you,
Von D.
Wikipedia.
Ew. Shame on you. Judging.
She's a tattoo girl, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was like really hot, but I mean, I thought she was hot, but at the same time, I also thought Bam Margera was cool. And then I was like, oh man, I don't know who I am anymore.
I mean, that was high school days, dude.
Dude.
Young,
CKY
young and
videos
dumb.
shit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Yeah, so booking.
No, but I'm just like thinking
Yeah.
about like
What's
where
next?
we've been. Yeah, where the fuck are we going?
Oh. I mean, isn't there like a new generation of like jackass people?
I'm sure everyone's a fucking jackass.
Yeah. Man.
I don't know what's happening anymore, dude. I just, the state of the world, I'm not ready for the change. Like, I know it needed to change from
Yeah.
what it was because it was really going nowhere.
Yeah.
But it's like now it's really going.
I'm just disconnected. I just don't give a fuck. Anymore. I'm
Right,
just
dude.
like,
And it's hard because I want to do this thing, you know, we want to fucking be part of the fucking community outreach and all that shit, but it's just like, who am I reaching out to? Yeah. Like, there's got to be still good people out there, right? Like, I got to believe that. I got to believe that.
There are some good people out there. I mean, there's like 2. Gotta find them on Craigslist, but you know they're there. Yeah, it's fucking weird. Like, I mean, everyone's just. It seems like for the most part, a lot of people are just trying to fuck over everybody. But it's different in the music scene with the bands. I feel the other shit maybe not, but there's a lot of people out there fucking people over. But I don't know. That's why you just disconnect and just find the people you'll enjoy working with or dealing with.
Yeah. It's important, man. But I mean, so I mean, with you, I mean, for you, like, what's next, bro?
I have no fucking idea. Trying to figure that out. I mean, I'm doing other stuff here and there, but we'll see. I don't know. I have no plans.
Yeah.
It's like I have nothing else to prove in Pomona now, so I'm like, what's next?
Right. But I mean, if you had your way, say, because it sounds almost like you're not stepping away, but you're not stepping away.
Yeah, like one foot's in, one foot's out, and you shake it all about, you know, like the hokey pokey.
Yes. So, if you had your ideal, let's say a few months from now or a year from now, you're like, I think I'm gonna step away. If your life were to go that way, what would your ideal way to leave that scene go?
I have no fucking idea. Probably just a big party. No bands, just a party.
Yeah.
No music.
No music.
Just hang out. Just awkward silence. I'd have everyone turn in their cell phones. Or I'd get those cases and I'd borrow them for one night. It was like, all right, everyone, we're just gonna hang out for 4 hours, no phones.
That would be tight.
I actually did that for my birthday this year, and it was fucking dope.
Nice.
And I would like to do that with like a bigger group and just be like, guys, let's just hang out.
That's cool.
Fucking hang out, and that's it. We're leaving. Maybe, you know, obviously do a show or maybe a week before or a weekend thing, but it's like, hey, last night we're just all gonna hang out. No music.
That's fucking cool.
That'd be a fun way to go out.
I agree. No music, not even background music?
Oh, background music, maybe.
Okay.
You know, some Shania Twain or something.
Like,
Just on repeat.
hey, yo, that don't impress me much.
Hey, dude, she's got some bangers, man.
Yeah, she does. What up, Shania?
Yeah.
Get at me.
Come on the podcast.
Come on the podcast, Shania. Oh. Sorry.
But yeah, it's just something I would like to be able to just hang out with people. That's it. Just hang out.
Because that's what it was about, man.
Yeah, because, you know, that's...
How many great friends did you make
None.
out there?
None.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I actually I made a good amount of friends, not just from there, but obviously connecting to LA as well.
Yeah.
A lot of friends. I mean, shit. Most of the people I talk to now is because of music.
Yeah.
I think that's actually all I talk. I don't talk to anyone from high school anymore, really.
Me neither.
I don't think.
I've got 2 people in my life. That's it.
Yeah, I don't even think I have that.
Yeah, I mean, this one, he won't leave me alone.
He just keeps
just
popping up.
Just nipping at my ankles.
Yeah.
He hates it. I tell everyone he's my dog.
That's dope. Dogs are dope.
Look at his face right now. He wants to punch me right now so bad.
He's zooming. Just put your fingers.
Dude, he's going to edit this together, and it's just going to be a target on my fucking face. That he's going to jerk off on.
Yeah. That'll be for the next podcast.
Straight up.
They're just gonna put it on here so everyone who comes in to do it has to jerk off on it.
Dude, if everyone could just contribute my face, if that could be, you could start it, dude. We can do that today, dude.
It's still early,
dude. Well, hey, Adrian, you said you have access to a printer, dude. I want you to print out a picture of my face, and we're gonna make all of our guests jerk off onto it. It's just gonna accumulate just loads and loads of people who may or may not be something someday, and
who knows what color and shit will come out.
Exactly, dude. What's it gonna do to the ink?
Some of that shit that's happened at shows. Who knows what's in people's cum, man?
That would be gorgeous, and we'll sell it on eBay. Jellyheads. You heard it first. It's gonna be up on our site in 3 years. Just a cummy picture of my face. Tight.
It's a great idea.
Yeah. I get crass as fuck sometimes. I don't give a shit. All I'm saying, Justin, is that you could be the first one to jerk off on my face.
And I'm not saying I
won't. Guys, I think this is the best idea we've ever had.
Yeah.
So, that being said, I can't wait to see your dick. No, I mean, I think that's cool. No cell phones. I would love to.
Dude, it was fucking great.
Everyone just talked.
Everyone talked. It was awkward for the first 15 minutes.
Because no one knew what to do.
Yeah. So it was, obviously I invited different groups of friends. And so they were all in the corners, separated by who knew each other.
Like a middle school dance.
Yeah. I don't want to talk to her. But then finally, we, alcohol started happening. And it was like, man, you guys, we're in a small apartment right now. Because it started in my apartment. I was like, we're in my apartment right now. You guys can all fucking you all know me. So start fucking talking.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the night, we all got super drunk, went to the bar. Everybody was dancing with each other. No cell phones. Just everyone just changing dancing partners and we were a drunk mess. But
did you have them put their keys in a bowl too? And...
No keys. I think everybody Ubered.
Nice.
Because I had told them I was like, I'll cover some Ubers.
Nice.
And I hope everybody Ubered because there was nobody who could walk. we had to it was normally it's a 5-minute walk. I think it took us 15 minutes to get to the bar because none of us could fucking walk. So I bought 6 bottles of margarita mix, 3 bottles of tequila, and we went through all of it.
Nice.
Between 10 people.
That's not bad.
Maybe 12.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were all good.
Good.
But it was a great experience, and it got to the point where people just stop reaching for their phone.
That's good.
Because you get those weird moments. You're like, oh wait, let me check. You get to talk. Yeah, you're like, oh hey, what album was this? Oh hey, let me look on Wikipedia. It's like, oh.
It's like, dude, if you don't know, don't pretend to know.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Just it's okay. Just say I don't know.
Yeah.
Next conversation.
Yeah.
Next subject.
But yeah, man, I highly suggest everyone.
Or make it up. Making it up so much better.
Oh, dude, but so believable. Especially have you ever made up band names?
Yes.
Dude, it's so much fun.
I love it.
And watching people oh yeah, dude, their new shit. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot.
We knew this dude. I used to work at this job, and there was this guy. So people who like that, who just lie, just to try to oh yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I know the drummer.
Yeah, that's,
You know?
that's my boy. We got steak the other day. Like,
And you're just like, I love those people.
yeah,
I love them because everyone hates them,
yeah,
but I love to like, and it's a dick thing, but I put them on blast so fucking hard. Like there was this dude at my old job, and like he would just lie about everything, about fucking the dumbest shit, to the point where everyone started kind of like, we made a game out of it where we would just make up. Like, we made up this restaurant in Whittier that, like, yeah, dude, they had everything, man. Like, they had, like, this weird, like, Fruit Loop pizza. They're like, have you ever tried the Fruit Loop pizza? And he's like, oh, dude, the Fruit Loop pizza, you would think it's gross, but no. Fruit Loop pizza. And you're just like, this is great. Like, you look like such an idiot, and everyone's in on the joke but you. And I love watching those people hurt.
yeah. Ryan Gilbert.
He's gonna cry, dude.
That's fine. I've been trying to get him to cry for like 4 years now. So
Well, I'm sure it's happened. He just
Yeah.
doesn't show you. He's
Yeah.
not gonna give you that satisfaction.
I know.
You want it though. Huh? You want it
do.
real bad.
Yeah, maybe then I'll be nice to him. Just one time, I'm like, okay, I went too far. My bad. Fuck you, though.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
So that's what's gonna happen then.
Maybe.
No cell phone. We should
Maybe.
throw a show. No cell phones allowed.
Dude, that'd be dope. I'm down.
No one will show up.
No one's gonna show up. Well, it became, because I thought about doing it at a bar like before, and I was like, how the fuck do you take everybody's phone? Like, that's creepy. When it's like a group of friends, like, oh yeah, I can put that in a bedroom. That's not a big deal. But
Yeah.
when you do it at a bar or venue,
Yeah.
they have those cases, but I don't know how much that shit costs.
True.
That Dave Chappelle case.
Yeah.
I went to a show at the Telegram, saw Haim, and they did that, and it was so fucking great.
No, you know why they did that? Because nobody wanted pictures of the girl's bass face.
They were about to release the new album, and they didn't want anyone to record it.
Am I the only one who thinks that when she plays bass, she just looks like she's constantly like someone's gonna punch her?
A little
Like
bit,
she's just
yeah.
flinching. She's like, and you're just like, that's what she looks like to
Yeah.
me, and it pisses me off because I know it's not real.
Yeah.
I know it's not real. I know she's not really feeling the music.
It's entertaining. It's just like, I don't know what.
No, it's great. Like, I want to go to the show just to be entertained by the girl who looks like she's flinching.
Yeah.
Constantly.
They're all three of them are doing completely different things, and it's like you got the really serious one in the middle,
Yeah.
and then the baby one who's trying to be sexy, and you're like, no, dude, you're a baby, like you're a kid.
No sexy babies.
No, like put some real clothes on, please. And then bass face.
You got bass. I'm
mean,
going to start doing bass
You
face.
should. I mean, they're really good live. I enjoy them, but it's just like such a weird dynamic.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
It was actually one of the best shows I went to though, because there was no phones, but it was funny like what, because there were kids there like
Yeah.
17, 18-year-olds, and they were just like, obviously like on a date, just sitting there, just like, so, it's like, fucking talk to her, like, ask her about her fucking day. I don't.
Do you like homework?
Do you like the band Haim? Because we're gonna see them.
I can't imagine, like, I was talking to, I forget who I was talking to, but we're talking about, like, I don't remember, I mean, I do remember. I remember a time before cell phones and all. I remember when, to hit up your buddy, you would have to just go to his house.
Just go to, yeah, you just show up.
You just show up.
I'm just like, yo, is he here?
And sometimes it was a pain in the balls.
Yeah.
And especially, like, when, because people would show up at my pad, and I'd be, like, looking through the window, I was like, I can't get with that for right now. And just pretend like I wasn't home and
Yeah.
shit. But I don't. It's like I don't understand how people are going to interact in the future.
Oh no, it's weird, man. Have you ever like, because I've done jobs where I had to like interview younger people, and I'm like, man, like where the fuck's your social skills, man? Like, you can't talk. Like I'm asking you, what do you do? And you just
I don't know.
follow me on Facebook, and I'll tell you. I'll post a status.
Right? And it's insane, dude. Like, I hate the guy that shows up with his phone and he goes, check that one out. And he's showing you memes.
Ah,
And then he's like, and then you're like, oh, that's a good one. And you're trying to get back to a conversation. He's like, what about this one?
Yeah.
And then it's just like, you try to be nice, but after like the seventh time, you're just like, dude, like,
I don't give a shit.
how much are you retaining?
Yeah.
How much information, or how much does social media run your life that the only information you're retaining is something you saw online?
Yeah.
You live in your phone. What was going on in the world around you at the time?
It's crazy.
I don't understand. And you know what? Maybe that's why no one's going to shows.
Maybe. Could be. I mean, they can watch, I guess, on YouTube.
Oh, that's terrible.
Or, is that Instagram Live? Is that still a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's all it is, dude.
Everybody's just on their phone and just taking pictures, and then they go home again and Netflix and chill by themselves.
Legit.
Yeah.
See, like, with us, like, because we've considered, and I honestly hate when venues do this, when they're like, oh, we're going to do, like, we'll have video of the performance that night and all that stuff. I don't like it.
No.
I don't fucking like it. Now, unless it's done, like, in a really dope way, which no one does.
No.
No one's going to do that shit.
Yeah.
Like, if it looked like a Nine Inch Nails live video.
Oh, yeah.
You know, where the fucking camera's on stage and doing some crazy shit. And
Fucking
like,
panning over the top and shit.
yeah, like, that shit's tight. But you're not going to get that shit at DBA or some shit, you know? Or like Ace Origami, like, before they stopped throwing shows.
Yeah.
We played there. We got to play there once. Only once. And, like, we'd been wanting to play there for so long.
Yeah.
And they told us, oh, yeah, we're going to record the night on video or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And they, like, set up GoPros.
Oh.
And I was like, okay. And, like, the GoPros, like, fell down like during the set. And we just never saw that video. I guess it didn't happen because like, I think most of it was just the floor.
Yeah.
So it was like, I don't know what the hell is going on. But, you know, we've considered, like, oh, maybe we should, like, we have cameras. And I don't want to do that.
No. I mean, I don't like watching videos of shows.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It takes away. It's never going to be as good as the experience.
Yeah, you got to experience it. Like, it's like the same with the people who were recording, like, the whole show with their phone. I'm like, what? You're going to really watch that? Just fucking watch.
With your terrible fucking audio?
Yeah, terrible fucking audio. And
you're in the nosebleeds, and all you hear is... And you record it. It's even worse. You record it on a fucking Android phone. You didn't do it on a, you know, it's like, and you're trying to fucking message it to someone. And it's just a pixelated mess of like, I don't know what I'm looking at.
Yeah. It's not worth it. The best shows I've ever been to, I completely forgot I had a phone.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, fuck. I was supposed to meet with my friend. Oops. Oh, that was a good show.
Yeah. I've done that twice, I think, in my whole life. And both times it was just because I was incredibly intoxicated.
Yeah.
And I just needed to like I want to go see Enrique Bumburi.
Oh, okay.
At Rosa Silencio, right?
Yeah.
I want to go see him at the Greek. And I'm like taking video just because I want to send it to Adrian. I'm like, I'm seeing Bumburi and you're not, bitch. You know, shit like that. But it's like, yeah, when I see people, I'm like, fool, your arms are getting tired. I know your arms are tired. Are you going to seriously like watch this?
The whole time like that?
Like, are you going to go back home and just watch the entire fucking concert?
Mm-hmm. So, there was one time I went to a show at the Observatory. I saw Thrice, and it was a girl in the front. She was in one of the front aisles, and she was Facebook Living the whole time. And, like, 5 songs in, I go, hey, 2 people are watching. Who gives a shit? You paid $50. Watch the show.
Yeah.
And she wasn't happy, but... might have called me an asshole, but, you know, it was just like, why?
You're right.
Like, if you need to film a song or 2, whatever, dude, I get it. You know, like, you want to remember those? I'm okay with that, but it's like, why are you recording a whole fucking set? Right. They're gonna release a DVD some point this year.
Yeah,
all these bands are gonna release an actual professional DVD. I'd rather buy that. I'm like, oh yeah, that was just like when I saw them at the Glass House. Or,
yeah. And you know what's fucked up? And you know that most of the people who buy the DVD is like, I wonder if I came out in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, what is it?
Who gives a
were
shit?
You there to see the band? Or you like?
I did. There was a DVD I was in one time. Like it literally was just. You see me just dive off the stage, and I was like, "Oh, that was cool." I was there for 2 seconds, like, and I forgot that I went to that show. He just bought the DVD.
I was so hammered.
Like, actually, that was my sober. I was sober, and I was just like, I don't remember going to that venue.
You might need to see a doctor.
Yeah. Well, you know, you just go to shows so much, they all blend. They all blend together. People are like, have you seen this band? Probably.
I don't ever go to that many shows.
No.
I think the last 2 years I've been like really focusing on seeing
like certain acts.
Yeah, because I mean I would go to shows all the time. Like the local shows, they blend in.
Yeah,
for sure.
Those ones for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but the ones that where you spend real money on, no.
Yeah. The ones you have to make.
pitch my pennies.
You have to make a whole day out of it. Like,
Yeah.
okay, where are we gonna go eat dinner? Where?
Exactly. Okay, well, it's in LA. Yeah. I'm not in LA right now. Dude, do I get a hotel? I'm like, I got a fucking hotel.
Okay, how much is parking gonna be? And
yeah, exactly. Do I get an Uber or do I meet at someone's house? I'm gonna take the train.
Yeah.
Martin's so bored right now. He's just like, focus. But yeah, man. So I hate everything.
Oh, dude, that's great. So do I.
Yeah, man. That's why I like you.
Yeah.
That's why we get along.
Things suck.
I remember the last show we. This is gonna sound bad, but like the last show, when you showed up to our last show and we were watching someone just try to dance, and you and I were just like talking shit about his terrible dance moves. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I like this guy. He gets it. He gets me.
They were having fun. That's cool, but it's just like, ugh.
No, I love when people look like idiots.
Yeah, I just like, dude, just. I mean, I make an ass of myself every fucking week, but.
I have a podcast. This my entire career is fucking making an ass of myself. Yeah, asking you to come on pictures of my face.
Yeah. Oh, that's not real?
No, it's going to happen.
But yeah, I mean, I hate everything. I hate people. I usually just go out by myself.
I've noticed that. I've never seen you show up with anyone.
I never go anywhere, and then people are like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, hey man, I thought we were meeting up." I don't know. When I'm in an area, I'm like, "Hey man, I'm by your house. You want to hang out?" If not, cool.
And you rode your bike.
Yeah, I mean, I ride my bike everywhere, so I love it. But yeah, it's easier to go out by yourself. Is it because you're green
or because you have a DUI?
No, it's because I like biking. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm kind of green. I mean, I don't give a shit anymore, but I'm pretty green.
You're green with envy.
Yeah, I mean, I used to.
Those who have cars.
I mean, I have a car. I just never fucking drive it. It's usually in the repair shop, and I never fucking get it out. I'm like, I don't care. But I used to be super green and environmental and all that shit. But who gives a shit? We're all gonna die. like things are fucked. Like, you know, biking instead of driving is not gonna save my life.
True that.
I just do it because I enjoy biking.
Nice. And then also, if you get hit on the bike, it's over quicker.
Yeah. Still haven't been hit. Still haven't.
Good.
Well, I mean, I have, but like not enough.
You got hit?
Yeah, I've been hit a couple times.
Nice. Did you like fly over the roof rack?
No, it was just like a nick, and I just like fell over, and I was like, God, come on, dude, hit me.
Make it count next time, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, dude. Like, I want it like completely lights out. I don't want to have a chance. Be on fucking like all these machines. That sounds terrible.
See, I feel like though now I'm starting to understand because I see some fools on bikes and like you guys are getting wild.
Yeah.
You guys are getting crazy. It's like you guys see the bike lane and shit. I'm like, well, okay, like I'll respect the bike lane. Okay, I guess I'll respect the bike lane.
People do not respect the bike lane.
No, we don't.
I've been hit twice in a bike lane.
But now I know why. It's because you guys all hate yourselves and you guys want to die.
This is a joke, by the way, Dad. If you see this, you're gonna go home to fucking 4 doctors. Hey, we need to talk.
You're gonna have a fucking
intervention
straight up.
So that's why you bike.
That's why I bike. I'm just trying to get it over quicker. Just let the universe work.
Yeah, I mean it's fun, but just when you go out by yourself, though, you can leave whenever the fuck you want. And that's the best part. It's just like, I'm done. Good night.
You don't have to get nobody a ride.
Nobody a ride. I'm just like, I'm leaving. I can ghost. I ghost all the time at events. I'm just like, gone. And no one knows.
That's true. You do that.
Just leave.
But like, where's Justin?
Eating a burrito somewhere.
He just
with no lights on, 2 a.m.
No reflectors.
Yeah,
just like, come on.
And
tonight's the night.
And all black. Just do this.
Well, yeah. On that note, pal.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah.
It's cool to actually hang out. I guess we don't really hang out.
We don't really hang out. Just at shows.
That's why I'm saying, like, the last event, it's got to be just a hangout because no one hangs out enough. It's just like a load in, load out. You know, at this time. It's like, dude, let's shoot the shit.
Yeah. Have a good time.
Yeah.
Talk. Get to know each other.
Yeah. Except you, Ryan. I'm going to keep giving that guy shit.
So you could say it right into the camera. Let them know how you feel right now.
Fuck you, Ryan. Don't ever talk to me again. The tear just slowly. You can just cut to a video of him in his room, just oh.
I just feel like the tear goes down and gets lost in his beard, but he can still feel it, even though you can't see it running.
Does he still have a beard?
Yes,
Still got that Amish look going.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
But dude,
Okay.
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's do some stuff together
Yeah, we definitely will.
before you hate everything so much that you bounce.
That's fine with me.
I'm gonna try to keep you in it.
You ever see? I'm open to it.
All right.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Cool,
right.
man. Thank you.
Shout out to our sponsors.
Yeah. Shout out to
PJ doing his thing.
yeah. Shout out to PJ and that push broom he calls a mustache. and his incredibly fertile genitals.
Oh, are you one of the ones with a bunch of kids?
Yeah.
Well, hey, at least you make up for us.
Yeah. I don't have to have kids because he keeps bringing too many in.
Oh, you're one of those. You're one of those. Fuck. I've heard about your kind. At least you're still going out and enjoying yourself. He's
He's
That's
like
something.
this close to being a polygamous Mormon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if that makes you happy, good for you.
Yeah, man.
This is my intervention.
This is why we came.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, we need somebody to talk about babies. Come on in. Like, oh, man, do I hate those.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna wrap this up. Do me a favor, Adrian. Print out the picture of my face. You drop your pants. Okay.
Is there